I worked in a city where there was a nice elementary school in the shadow of a very important university. 45% of the kids in that school were identified gifted. You drive 5 miles outside of that city, and there's a school on the hill, 500 African American children, and there are two students who meet the state criteria for gifted.
My name is Amran Farah. I was born in Kenya and then we came here in 2007. So my dad, even though he was academically like smart, he would go to the schools. They put me in ELL programs and he fought with them to get me out of those programs. So by the time I was in fifth grade, they finally took me out of the ELL programs. But he just didn't know anything about like the whole gifted process and things like that. But because I was bored of the assignments and I would get done with them a lot earlier than everyone else would, I started misbehaving, and they just thought that like I was having like behavioral issues. In reality, the assignments were just too boring for me. Like I feel like being put in like ELL programs was just like a like they're just calling me like stupid. So then it was like even easier assignments, and I'm like not stupid. So obviously it made me act out. So emotionally I wouldn't have gone through what I did go through. And I feel like academically I would have been excelling if I was able to like receive harder assignments, harder materials and things like that.
I think in some respects, gifted education could be being used as a tool of segregation. That pains me to think that. I know some of it is access. I know some of it is bad measurement, error, bias, whatever you want to say. But the fact that we continue to use measures that don't equitably identify kids and that we deny opportunity and just drive on is just not okay.
So then I started joining like these diversity programs in high school, and I started making it like more like well aware, like, hey, I don't think you guys are opening your eyes. Like our school, all the AP courses are taken by white people. Like you can be taking that same course. You're just sitting here letting society tell you who you are and what you can be, when in reality, like that's not the case. We can be better and we can do better.